The Democrats can't go on like this. That's the blunt verdict from the New York Times editorial board, prompted by the sudden collapse of Graham Plattner's Senate campaign in Maine. Just months ago, Plattner, an oyster farmer and Marine combat veteran, looked like the answer to a question Democrats keep asking themselves: where are the candidates who can actually excite people? He drew crowds most politicians only dream of, won Bernie Sanders' endorsement, and after Governor Janet Mills suspended her own campaign, even pulled the reluctant party establishment behind him. Now he's out, brought down by a rape allegation he denies, layered on top of months of other damaging revelations. Maine Democrats are scrambling to find a replacement before the state's deadline late this month, putting at risk a seat that's central to their hopes of flipping the Senate. It would be easy to write this off as one flawed candidate and a vetting process that failed, and there is a real lesson there about scrutinizing candidates more carefully. But the editorial board argues the more uncomfortable lesson is what the Plattner boom revealed before the bust: the hunger that fueled his rise, the overflow crowds, the volunteer armies, the sense that here was someone who meant it, was genuine. It's also a hunger the party keeps trying to satisfy with personality instead of purpose. The board concedes real ground to the case for candidates like Plattner. Democrats do need fresher, more charismatic, younger contenders, and shouldn't treat the next name in line as an entitlement. A party is strongest as a genuine big tent that hosts real disagreement rather than enforcing one approved script. But a big tent only matters if something is actually being argued inside it, and that's exactly what this midterm cycle has lacked, the board writes. Given the chance to spell out what the party actually believes, Democrats have mostly declined. On immigration, what's the affirmative vision beyond outrage at Trump's methods, who should be allowed in, and how? On housing costs, what's the plan beyond lamenting the problem? What does the party want from public education? And what's its answer to the disruption artificial intelligence is about to bring to the workforce and society at large? On each of these, voters are telling pollsters the same thing: they want change, they want action, and they're tired of being managed, a frustration that reaches deep into the party's own base, with many Democrats in Associated Press and NRC surveys describing their own party as weak or ineffective. That's the piece from the Times editorial board. Thanks for listening.